Today, I want to change how you see your garden soil. Most of us look at dirt and just see a place for roots to anchor, but there's a hidden world beneath the surface that's more complex and alive than you might imagine. We're taught plants just need food, NPK, the classic nutrients. It's what's printed on every fertilizer bag, and it's what most gardeners focus on when they want to boost their harvest. But what if the real secret isn't just feeding roots, but sending them a signal to thrive? Imagine if your plants could sense when the environment is truly right for them to grow strong and healthy. Roots don't just absorb, they sense, searching for signs of life. They're constantly exploring, reaching out for water, nutrients, and, most importantly, evidence that the soil is alive and welcoming. Your garden isn't a machine, it's a living community. Every plant, microbe, and insect plays a role in this underground society, working together in ways we're only beginning to understand. Roots are active, forming partnerships and seeking information underground. They communicate with fungi, bacteria, and even neighboring plants, sharing resources and warnings. When they sense vibrant life, they respond with energy no chemical can match. The presence of beneficial microbes and organic matter sparks a reaction in roots, encouraging them to grow deeper and stronger. Imagine a potluck. Plain potatoes are fine, but a fragrant pie brings everyone together. In the same way, a lively, diverse soil community draws roots in and helps plants flourish. That's what life in the soil does for roots. It creates an environment where plants want to invest, grow, and share resources, rather than just survive. The presence of biological life tells roots this is a place worth investing in. It's like a welcome sign, inviting them to put down roots and build a future. Our grandparents knew this. Living soil is productive soil. They may not have known the science, but they saw the results in their gardens year after year. They used compost and cover crops to feed the whole system, not just the plants. By returning organic matter to the earth, they kept the cycle of life going strong. They cultivated life, not just added chemicals. Their focus was on building healthy soil, knowing that healthy plants would follow. Their gardens were resilient and abundant year after year. Even in tough seasons, their soil supported growth and bounced back quickly. The secret isn't forcing growth, but creating conditions for life to flourish. When you nurture the soil, you set the stage for everything else to thrive. This wisdom is what we'll explore today. We'll look at how you can bring your soil to life, step by step, using simple, time-tested methods. Forget the mechanical approach. Think of your soil as a thriving neighborhood. Every resident, from the tiniest microbe to the tallest sunflower, has a part to play. Roots want to join a community, not just take what's given. They're looking for signals that say, this is a good place to grow. When you nurture life below ground, you unlock your garden's true potential. The more life you support, the more your plants will reward you. Let's dig into how you can send the right signals to your soil. With a few simple changes, you can transform your garden from the ground up. Your best harvests are waiting beneath your feet. The journey to a thriving, abundant garden starts with understanding and nurturing the life in your soil. As we get older, our priorities in the garden begin to shift. We start to value time spent enjoying our plants and the beauty around us, rather than just the hours of hard labor. We want to garden smarter, not harder. The goal becomes to find ways to make gardening more enjoyable and less physically demanding, so we can keep doing what we love for many years. Heavy digging and hauling aren't as appealing anymore. Tasks that once felt invigorating can now feel like chores, and that's perfectly natural. The answer isn't a new tool, it's biology. By understanding how nature works, we can let the garden do more of the work for us. Tired soil often just needs a boost of life, not more fertilizer. Instead of reaching for chemical solutions, we can focus on nurturing the living ecosystem beneath our feet. Instead of overpowering the soil, use small, strategic inputs to unlock its potential. Simple actions like adding compost or mulch can make a world of difference. Soil teems with microbes, fungi, and worms that do the heavy lifting. These tiny helpers break down organic matter, aerate the soil, and make nutrients available to your plants. Our job is to encourage them, not replace them. By supporting this underground community, We reduce our own workload and help the garden thrive. By focusing on biology, we become conductors, not laborers. We guide the process, making small adjustments and letting nature take the lead. This approach is easier on the body and more effective. It allows us to spend more time enjoying the garden and less time recovering from strenuous work. Small interventions can create big, positive changes. Even a little compost tea or a layer of mulch can transform tired soil into a thriving ecosystem. When you get the biology right, the soil works for you. Softer, richer, and more productive. Your plants will flourish with less effort on your part. This is the path to joyful, low-effort gardening for years to come. By working with nature, you can create a garden that gives back, letting you savor every moment outdoors. Your garden soil is alive with conversation. The rhizosphere, the zone around roots, is a bustling marketplace. Roots send out sugars and compounds, signaling microbes. Microbes trade nutrients for plant sugars, forming a perfect partnership. Plants actively recruit the microbes they need, solving problems and defending against threats. This system is ancient and sophisticated. Our job is to support this natural exchange, not interrupt it. Chemical fertilizers can drown out this conversation, making plants dependent on us. When we disrupt the system, soil life fades and plants struggle. Support the underground network, and your garden will thrive. Let's learn how to enhance this natural dialogue. How do we spark this underground conversation? With something simple. Baker's yeast. Yeast isn't a fertilizer, it's a biological stimulant. Adding yeast floods the soil with life, sending a powerful signal to roots. Roots sense the enzymes and vitamins from yeast, recognizing a fertile environment. It's like ringing a dinner bell. Roots are triggered to grow and claim territory. Yeast works especially well for transplants or slow growers. You're not just feeding plants, you're simulating a thriving, microbe-rich environment. The plant responds by putting down strong roots. A teaspoon of yeast and sugar in warm water can transform your soil's energy. Let's see how this simple trick can wake up your garden. What's in that yeast signal? It's pure biology. Activated yeast produces B vitamins, helping plants manage stress and convert energy. It releases enzymes that break down soil matter, unlocking nutrients. Yeast turns your soil into a slow-release fertilizer, not just adding nutrients, but making existing ones available. Most exciting. Yeast produces auxins, plant hormones that trigger root growth. Auxins tell roots to multiply, leading to explosive growth. Yeast delivers vitamins, enzymes, and hormones. Real instructions for growth. This is smarter than dumping chemicals. You're speaking the plant's language. Yeast is a targeted, holistic boost for your garden. Let's use biology to unlock your soil's hidden power. Timing matters with yeast. Applying it at the right moment can mean the difference between a thriving garden and one that struggles. Yeast acts quickly, so you want to make sure your plants are ready to take full advantage of its benefits. The burst of activity is short-lived, so apply it when plants are ready to respond. Look for signs of active growth, like new leaves or roots, to ensure your plants can use the boost. The best time is during transplanting. Yeast helps roots recover and grow fast. When seedlings are moved, their roots are vulnerable, and yeast can help them bounce back stronger. Drench the planting hole with yeast solution before setting in seedlings. This gives roots immediate access to nutrients and beneficial compounds, setting the stage for healthy establishment. Auxins and vitamins help plants shake off stress and settle in quickly. These natural growth promoters encourage roots to branch out and absorb more water and nutrients. Use yeast when plants stall. It jumpstarts the root microbe conversation. If you notice your plants aren't growing or look stressed, a yeast drench can help them get back on track. Apply as a soil drench, not a foliar spray, to reach the root zone. The roots are where the magic happens, so make sure the solution soaks deep into the soil. Recipe: combine 1 teaspoon yeast, 1 teaspoon sugar, and 1 gallon lukewarm water. Stir well and let it sit until it becomes frothy. which means the yeast is active and ready to use. Let it froth, then pour at the base. This ensures the solution is full of beneficial microbes and nutrients for your plants. This simple act, at the right time, can make all the difference. Healthy roots lead to vigorous growth, better yields, and more resilient plants. Use yeast as a strategic boost, not a routine drench. Save it for key moments, transplanting, stress, or slow growth, so your plants get the maximum benefit when they need it most. Yeast isn't a magic fix for every garden. If it doesn't work, it's a test. Your soil may lack water, air, or life. Dry, compacted, or lifeless soil can't support yeast or roots. If your soil's been sterilized by chemicals, there may be no microbes to respond. In that case, focus on adding compost and organic matter first. Yeast is just the spark. The soil community carries the torch. If yeast works, your soil is alive and ready. If not, it's a sign to rebuild the basics: moisture, structure, and life. Treat yeast as a soil health test, not just a treatment. Let your results guide your next steps. Picture two garden beds, one fed with chemicals, one with yeast. The chemical bed grows fast, but roots stay shallow, making plants fragile and dependent. The yeast bed grows deeper, roots building resilience and self-sufficiency. Over time, the chemical bed wilts in stress and attracts pests. The biological bed thrives, resists drought, and needs less intervention. Its soil is alive, full of worms and microbes. The harvest is abundant and nutritious. This is true resilience, working with nature, not against it. Regenerative gardening starts with a living soil. Choose the path that builds lasting health in your garden. The best gardening wisdom comes from shared experience. Try the yeast method and observe what happens in your own garden. Experiment. Compare results, take notes, and learn from your soil. Share your successes and failures with others. Every observation adds to our collective knowledge. There are no gurus, just fellow students of nature. The soil teaches us new lessons every season. Let's revive the tradition of sharing garden stories and tips. By pooling our knowledge, we build a stronger gardening community. Get your hands dirty, start the conversation, and let your garden thrive.